Good Monday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Sunday yesterday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Monday. Now, looking at the radar right now, you can see up here near Rock Hill and Lancaster, South Carolina, we do have some showers and downpours and storms all the way up there. And other than that, nothing else is happening for the state. As we go to the MRMS, you can see over here that we do have a lot of stuff going on, really, in terms of rain, not really in terms of like severe weather, tropical system, just some rain. But like up here in the mid Atlantic, for example, we do have some flood watches up for places like Virginia, eastern West Virginia, I should say. Also up here in Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, even over here in Arizona and Montana also has some rain as well. Nothing going on in the Northeast right now. And down here, we do have some rain in North Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida, all receiving rain. As we go on and move to our cloud cover right now seems to be showing just some pretty, I don't know, at least some like kind of like some blanket type clouds up there, like near Rock Hill, Florence. Some scattered blanket clouds up there near like Augusta, Columbia, and then kind of clearing out Savannah, Charleston, and Myrtle Beach as well. It gets a little bit more, again, more scattered. The upstate seems to have around just some more cloud cover potentially up there as well. Here's our cloud cover total percentage as we push this forward. Cloud cover is continuing pretty much will continue throughout the state as we go through the next 18 or so hours, through like the upstate, the Midlands of South Carolina. And then as you get into around like 16, 17, 18 hours, as you go into like tomorrow, like early tomorrow morning or late tonight, cloud cover will start to take over the entire state of South Carolina. So we'll talk more about that as we get into tonight. Here's our current temperatures: around 70 in Columbia, 75 in Charleston, 73 inside of Georgetown, 75 inside of Myrtle Beach, 68 inside of Rock Hill, 64 in Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson, 70 inside of Augusta, 70 inside of Barnwell, Fairfax, 71 inside Walterboro, Orangeburg, and 71 Savannah. I think I already said the rest. Here is our high temperatures for today. High temperature seems to be around like 85 in Columbia, 87 in Sumter, 86 in Florence, 85 inside of Dillon and Cheraw, 84 inside of Myrtle Beach, 87 in Georgetown, 88 inside of Moncks Corner, 84 in Charleston, 89 inside of Walterboro, 87 in Hilton Head Island and Barnwell, as well as 85 in Aiken, 80 inside of Lawrence, 82 in Anderson, Greenwood, 83 in Newberry, and 80 inside Greenville, Spartanburg as well. Here's our peak sustained winds for today. Peak sustained winds are actually going to be pretty calm, around like 6, 7, 8 miles an hour throughout the state. But then once you get to the coastal regions, it'll be around 10, 12 miles per hour ish. Like 10 Myrtle Beach, 12 at Charleston, 10 Hilton Head Island. And always, the coast will most likely always have higher wind gusts or higher sustained winds, as you can even see over here as well. Just wind gusts in the inland regions, maybe getting from around 5 to 10 to maybe even 15 miles per hour. But along the coastal regions, that can go from up to 15 to 20 miles an hour. So, somewhere around there is where you could potentially see that those higher wind gusts. And as you go into your forecast precipitation, you can see here that we do have a chance around 100th of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible for Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Cheraw, maybe even Sumter and Columbia as well. But a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch is possible in Florence, Dillon, and just some other regions as well inside of northern South Carolina. And here's the SPC outlook. We do have some thunderstorms possible for the eastern PD region of South Carolina, and as well as eastern Berkeley and eastern Charleston County does have a risk for some thunderstorms. No excessive rainfall is expected for today, so we're going to go on and talk about the models. Just see what they show. Showers still kicking up at around 1, 2 p.m. today. And then even as you get into around 5, 6 o'clock p.m., showers, downpours still continuing through the Midlands of South Carolina and through the PD region of South Carolina, through even through like Florence, South Carolina, as we get into around 12, 1 o'clock in the morning ish. And then after all of that, let's go on and talk about the tropics. Tropics right now seems to be showing at least 5 areas that we're watching for. I mean, you can see that we do have Tropical Storm Isaac right here, which is going to die out in at around like late this week, at around like Thursday-ish. It's going to die out. And then here is Joyce, Tropical Depression Joyce over here. Again, Joyce is going to go on and die out. And then Tropical Depression 12, expected to become a major hurricane. Right now, we don't know where it's going to go, but it's most likely right now going to be a fish storm, which means it's going to make no impact to land. But obviously, we're going to watch it either way, even if it looks like that it is, because stuff can change. Here is our disturbances. Disturbance 1 over here in the Western Caribbean Sea in the Gulf of Mexico. We're not going to read everything, but it just says environmental conditions could become conducive for gradual development, and a tropical depression could form in a few days. Interest in the northwestern Caribbean Sea along the U.S. Gulf Coast should continue to monitor the progress. Potential development is shifted later towards late week or this weekend. So right now, a 0% chance over the next 48 hours and a 40% chance over the next 7 days. So it was a 50%, but the only reason why it decreased a little bit is because the times have changed for it. So instead of forming later this week, it might go into this weekend. Here's disturbance 2 over here. Showers and thunderstorms have increased with a tropical wave located a few hundred miles south of the Cabo Verde Islands. Upper level winds are forecast to become more conducive for gradual development, and a tropical depression is likely to form in a few days while it moves slowly westward over the eastern tropical Atlantic. A 30% chance over the next 48 hours, 80% chance over the next 7 days. So we do have most likely that will develop over there, disturbance 2. And right now, we're going to continue to watch, see what happens, but it's most likely to develop. And that's going to about wrap this up. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. We're at 263 subscribers, trying to get to 300 by November the 5th, which is obviously Election Day. So make sure that we can get there to 300 subscribers by Election Day. I think we will hit it before. We got 13 subscribers in around a couple of days. And let's see, we can get to 265 tonight. We could get to 265 tonight. So go on and share it out if you have not already, and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the like button if you have not already. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Monday, and I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock.